Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit of advanced analytics with Best Bike Split for Oceanside 70.3. So for those of you who are familiar with Best Bike Split, you can go in and select a variety of courses. So I've got the Oceanside 70.3 course picked. You can add in your bike and all the information about your bike. So there's my Trek Speed concept. You add in all the details of your wheels, latex tubes, aero bars. I've actually put in my estimated CDA based on some testing I've done. So there's lots of advanced stuff you can put in there. You can also just put in basic information. So back to the race plan. So this is just an overview. Okay, so what I've done is I've put a target power in of 280 watts of normalized power. Okay, so I'll just go back here again. Yeah, so basically the normalized power 280 watts. That's kind of, it might be a little higher than that, but we can see what effect increasing my power will have on that. So it gives you an estimated time 214, okay? Gives you a training stress score, intensity factor based. So this is a percentage of your FTP. Then we can go into more of the details. So within this, you can actually change or get the weather data. So this is actually put in the actual date of the race. So average temperature on that date, 11 degrees, 80% humidity, and pretty low winds. Okay, so that gives you actual predicted weather data. Then down here, you can set your goal watt value. So I put an intensity factor of 0.85, so 280 watts normalized power. Okay, and you can also set max power values as well. So I've set that at 640. I don't want to go over. You shouldn't be going over that. So we'll just go through this. It's going to process the race power data and then give you a little bit more information. So on here, you've got your map of the course, and this shows distance with both speed, elevation, and your power is superimposed on the back. So for any interval or section along here, you can see what your power output's going to be. So in the blue is the elevation. You can see where it goes up. This is a little climb, 420 watts is what I should do. And then for this long grinding climb, just around 300 watts or just under 300 watts. So it just kind of gives you an idea of what you should be targeting. Now from this, you can get a little bit more advanced data. You can scroll along through here. The cool thing is you can actually change any of these variables: weight, power, drag, and your rolling resistance. So say, for example, I wanted to increase my power to 290 watts. Okay, so I've increased power 7%. It's going to give me a new split based on that number. So you can see the average power here, normalized power 280, normalized power here is almost 300, and that improves my bike split by about 4 minutes. So you can see the effect of increasing your watts per kilogram from 3.9 to 4.2. With that, you obviously increase your stress score, and that which may or may not be attainable. Similarly, you can decrease the power by 10 watts or by 10% and see what effect that's going to have on your bike split. So some cool, interesting things here. You can also look at peak powers. So, you can look at your 3-minute peak power, 2-minute peak power is 400 watts. The other thing you can do here is you can actually download files for erg power. You can download a fit file for Zwift or for Trainer Road and actually train based on this power information. So anyways, that's just kind of how I've been going about planning my races and just giving a good idea. There's also a good little cheat sheet here, which I use, you know, because obviously you're not going to remember every single detail, but here, power-based plan. So basically, if it's flat with a headwind or tailwind or crosswind, these are your powers: minor hill, medium hill, major hill, extreme hill, or a minor descent. So this gives you your kind of target power. This is basically what I use for racing. So yeah, hopefully it gives you guys an idea of how you can use Best Bike Split to sort of optimize your race.